plaintiffs, Michelle Foles and her brother Todd Foles, say Michelle has known the defendant for 8 years, and they used to work together. Michelle says after she rented a house to the defendant and her boyfriend, she discovered that the defendant destroyed Michelle's family photos. They're suing the defendant and her boyfriend for carpeting. Defendants Angie Fromm and her boyfriend Stuart Bastons say Michelle is not a nice person, and she was even accused of killing her niece's dog. Angie claims living in the plaintiff's rental property was awful, and Michelle has done nothing but harass them for the past year.
Start with you.
I've known Angie Fromm for 8 years. We worked at the same bar together for 2. She does have a gambling problem.
How do you know?
Because I used to watch her. I worked at the same place she did for 2 years. So
They have gambling where you all work?
in the smoking room. What's just machines, penny machines?
Okay.
I was a bartender there. I'm a bartender.
I don't gamble. It's a smoking room. I was in there smoking if I was in there. I'm not a gambler.
Let me get some background from them.
We live in the same small town. I've known of her forever. She went to school with my dad. And talk around town is Mickey's not a nice person. She is mean. They call her Mickey Mouth. She's in bar fights. She's accused of killing her niece's dog. There's police reports over it. And she's been tormenting us for like the last year. So
Okay. You all been friends for 8
No.
or 9? How many
not
years?
friends, no.
Not friends.
Oh, okay.
Acquaintance,
You were never friends.
Known of. We
Briefly
kind of got along when we worked together.
All right. That's the background on your friendship or your association. What do you want to tell me about the case today?
We worked together for a few parties, which I did see her take my tips. I did tell the owner,
Still your tips?
Well, we were supposed to split them, and it was like a
She
game.
took it and didn't give you your share.
Right, exactly.
She stole.
And, I don't want to call her that, but anyway, I did tell the boss, and nothing was done. So,
Tell me about her becoming a tenant, the 2 of them.
well, I was working, so I just was just talking to one of the customers, saying, "Boy, I wish we could rent this house till we sell it." And I should have known better. I did know better. She said that she would move in.
What month and year?
It was
November
13th, 2015.
Mickey, that was your idea for us to move in.
Yeah.
All right.
okay.
So what were the terms?
It was month to month.
How much?
$500 a month.
Okay. And what happened? Did they pay their rent or?
Yeah, they paid their rent on time, and the security was a little bit, late. But it just started to go downhill with Angie because she did cut my dead mother out of a picture.
You're insane.
No, I'm
I've
not.
never even seen that
Where did she
picture
get your
before.
mother's picture from?
That is the most absurd thing I've ever heard, Mickey.
Where did she get this from?
Where did I get that picture from?
It was down in the basement where I told you my mother's treasures were.
All of her
Why don't you have your
treasures.
mother's treasures at your house?
If they're
Because I
so
didn't have
secret.
room. It was 45
That
years
picture, you
worth
can't
of-
fit that
Or at
picture at your
Todd's
house?
That
Or at
would,
Joe's
no,
house.
No room for that picture?
She
It
had
must
a
be
collection
full
of bells
of stuff.
and stuff like
Well,
that.
how do you know it was full? Because Angie got in the box.
At what point did she cut your mom's
Well,
picture
because
out of
I
here?
think maybe
Why would I cut somebody out of your picture?
because that's who you are.
And where did you
That's
get the
how I
picture
am.
from after she cut it?
It was I had a little cubby hole down the basement, which when I showed her the house, I said, "Please, Angie, don't let your kids in here. I don't have room. I live in a
How did you find out she had cut it? Where did
How do
you
you know I
find
cut
the
that?
picture? Ma'am, where did you find it?
It was when I brought the box home, but I had noticed it was
Okay, so it
yes.
wasn't like she handed it to you.
No, but the box was open, which had been.
No, my point is if a person is trying to hurt your feelings, they got to show you.
Well,
They have
actually,
to say, look what I did.
what she did basically, she
You
left the
say
box.
she did basically? I thought you just.
Well, she
Go
didn't
ahead.
hand it to me, Your Honor. I didn't look until, my parents saved every card we ever sent them. It was in a big banker's box. It was right on top in
It was the
a
first
frame.
thing?
It was the first thing I saw.
All right. And
And I had put it in the frame, Your Honor.
Okay, and this was at what point in their tenancy?
I believe she did it in March.
All right. What happened between November and March to cause this type of animosity?
She's just very vindictive. I think she blamed me for her getting fired or quitting. her
So
job.
as a result, you think that's why she cut it?
Well, I think there was a lot more.
Okay, we're gonna move on from there
Yeah.
and get to what you're suing about.
She is mean. They call her Mickey Mouth. She's in bar fights. She's accused of killing her niece's dog. There's police reports over it. And she's been tormenting us for like the last year.
Defendants Angie Throm and her boyfriend Stuart Bastons rented a house from the plaintiff and her brother, and they claim the plaintiff has been harassing them for the past year.
And what happened to cause you to sue for carpeting? Obviously, they moved out and the carpet was damaged. Tell me what happened.
They came and paid for till May 15th, and we were supposed to do a walkthrough with Stu on the 16th,
Which you did.
and he didn't show up. So we go in. My sister Todd. We took pictures. I couldn't believe what they did to the carpet. It's just
You have some pictures before and after?
yes.
All right. What do you all want to tell me?
I don't know what the pictures are of.
Tell me what happened.
Oh.
Don't worry about the evidence.
Yeah,
Don't worry about what she gonna show me. Go ahead.
We lived there for, lived there for 6 months.
Well, you looking at them pictures, doctor. You want to see what you showing me? Talk to me. Tell
You
me
just
what
never
you
know.
about the case. Don't worry about this. Tell me about the case. You lived there for 6 months. What was it like living there?
Hell.
It was trash moving in.
Okay, why? What happened?
Carpets were trashed. It was the middle of the winter. There was no heat. There was a missing window. We
No
paid
thermostat?
No thermostat on the
Why would you
wall.
all move into a place
That
like
was all
that?
said it
supposed
was
to be
gonna be
fixed before we
fixed.
moved in. We both gave up on our
Okay,
apartments.
so it wasn't fixed before you moved in.
No,
No.
but our
So why did you move in?
our other
We
apartments
gave up our other
gone.
houses. We said we're moving.
We had to.
We're in.
We had to move.
All right, and how long did you stay there without those things being fixed?
A week, and then we.
Oh,
We
and
got
then
a
you moved
thermostat.
out.
No,
we bought a
paid.
thermostat.
We
Okay,
paid to
you
have
have
it
the
fixed.
receipt?
I do have
These repairs that were made 1 week later.
This is for the secure deposit. And,
No. That's not what
no,
we're
no,
talking
it-
about.
it's-
Remember? Let's talk once again. Let me
Yeah.
tell you what I'm looking for. You just told me that you moved into this trashed place because you're giving up your apartment. And then 1 week later, you did all the repairs. And so I said, give me the receipts for all the repairs
this is-
that you did 1 week later. And you said, here, I have it. So let me see it.
On the bottom of the receipt, it shows that we
$20.
$20 for the thermostat.
All the things that you just mentioned only cost $20?
No, the thermostat.
No, but just for the thermostat, and then we cardboarded the window.
And who
for
is
now.
this?
That's Mickey right here. That's
Mickey, her?
yeah.
I never.
You
did.
said you got it fixed.
We paid to have it fixed, and then she deducted that off the
I
security
said,
deposit.
give me the receipts that you paid.
No,
and
we
this
don't have
was
that.
your response.
We don't have those.
So I know you don't, but you misled me. Either that or you think I'm stupid, it's one or the other. So this is not what you told me you had. You said this is it. And it's not. It's hers, in fact. Anything else about you having to make repairs? You had the carpet was in the bad
Yeah.
shape when you moved in?
Terrible shape, and I actually have a letter from the cleaning lady, not our cleaning lady, the cleaning lady that cleaned for her family, stating that
carpets
the
were
carpets are trash.
These are all before. Where are the afters?
After pictures.
Are these the afters?
Well, yeah.
All right. And yeah, the carpet is torn in 2 places. Looks like at least 6 to 10 inch tears. More tears. More tears. More tears. And you all lived there with the tears in the carpet?
Yes, yeah.
All right. When you first moved in, what did you say about that?
We didn't have to say anything. She said.
Okay,
when
you
we
said
moved
something
in-
about all the other things,
No,
though.
when we moved in-
You all talking to me like I'm silly. All right. And the carpeting, you have the bill, ma'am?
Yes.
Because everything you all have said is unconvincing. You sound dishonest. Anything else from you?
I have a letter from their cleaning lady stating
All
the
right,
carpet
let's
is-
see it. And did your cleaning lady write something saying that the carpets were in very poor shape and the house was rented out for several people? You know anything about that from
No, we
Valerie?
never rented it.
All right. The carpet in that house was very stained up. As a matter of fact, the very first job I had working was to shampoo the carpet. Didn't say anything about the carpet being ripped. All right. So you've been totally dishonest with me. I don't believe a word you say. Judgment for the plaintiff.
I am so happy they finally got held accountable for the stuff that they do. And I'm
Whatever,
just-
Mickey. You've sued everybody
Karma's
that's
gonna
ever
come
lived there.
around, crybaby. I hope you trip on your pants. They're a little bit big.
They
hope you
parked
fall
their
down.
they parked their 4-wheeler in our living room. To let
the
it thaw
the
out.
same room that the carpet was ripped. I'm just so grateful to the judge because
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
It's over with now. You can
Yeah,
get out of
me
our
too.
lives and
No,
leave
it's
us
not
alone.
over.
Go
And move
torment
on.
somebody else. I know it ain't over.
not
It ain't
over.
over till a dog's
It's not
dead,
over.
right?
You're not done. You're gonna
Like
you're
I-
gonna
It ain't
you're gonna
over.
pursue this more.
well, no, we
How
got
many more times can you sue us?
Yeah.
4 isn't enough. 5,
no,
6, 7. Should we
criminally,
keep
criminal
going?
charges.
Hey,
Yeah, all right. I can't
Mickey,
wait.
rent
More
it out
court.
again. That way you can go back in court. Eh?